and light, where anchors hold you down and eagles dare to rise above. We dive into the untold stories that shape us all. Sit tight, listen close. This is Anchors and Eagles with your hosts, Adam Facenda and Jeronimo Gomez. The views and discussions in this podcast are for entertainment purposes only.
Hi, I'm Adam Facenda, and today on Anchors and Eagles, we have...
Jeronimo Gomez.
And Jolie Lindholm.
And today we're going to just babble on about stuff that we didn't talk to each other all week, and we're just going to catch each other up, and hopefully you find some comfort and some, I don't know, happiness in this podcast. That's the word, right? Happiness?
Happy.
Happiness
is a warm gun.
Whoa. Hey.
Whoa. Hey. Jolie, I think you should just drop like verses every now and then while we're like, instead of the dead space, you just drop some random verse and we just all look around like, where'd that come from? So do you want to let's catch each other up real quick.
Yeah.
Okay, how's your little channel going?
Good. Good. Yeah, it's busy. Yeah, it's making graphics, doing all that shit. It's just it's a lot, but it's fun.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I gather you designed the whole page for like whenever you see it live and stuff.
Oh yeah.
I think super cool.
Yeah.
It's almost like
I'm in the process.
I don't know who you are.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, it's just so professional. You know what I mean? Like it looks so like legit and high end. You know what I mean? And it's like I don't know who this is. I'm on the wrong channel right now. What am I watching? Who am I watching?
20 years of freaking graphic design and all that shit. So
boom, paid off finally.
Yeah, I get to use it for something.
Yeah, for sure. So I think it's pretty awesome that you started this podcast with your glasses on. You took them right off immediately. But on your show, you wear your glasses the whole time.
Yeah. Well, because here, if I put them on, you see
exactly how old I am. I get it.
Yeah.
I'm doing it too. Fuck it.
You know, it's like you see all that shit, and you know when I
get it.
When I'm playing, the camera's not on me; it's on the side. So
well, check this out.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So that's why I'm like always stiff in my voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I'm staring at the computer screen. So
yeah, channel's going well. I see growth. That's good.
It's fun. Yeah. It's growing.
Yeah.
So yeah, people are pretty cool. You know, people come into the stream, chat, give me hints on games and stuff like that. So
that's cool. So you're like a real community then.
I mean, it's getting there. We're starting to get people that show up. Every stream, and hang out. So it's kind of neat.
So my question is, are you guys going to start like a digital gang now? Is that like you guys like all jumping on like holding down your turf and stuff?
That's
you know what I mean?
That's right. This is my game. This is my game.
Yeah.
Well, we did have somebody make a comment that wasn't the nicest, and another guy came on and it kind of defended him.
Yeah.
Like when you say defend, do you mean like he came over and whooped some butt?
Yeah. A little bit.
That's awesome.
That's funny.
You guys are in a gang and you're almost 50. That's amazing.
A video game gang.
Video game gangs. That's the name of your channel. You just screwed up, my friend.
Yeah.
Video game gangs.
Yeah.
That's the spin-off from your channel.
Dig it?
Can you dig it?
That's the start of the show right there.
Yeah.
Warriors!
Not to
come out.
Just call yourself the Warriors in there too, for sure. You know?
Yeah.
And then every now and then I'll just jump on like some rogue dude screaming Warriors.
Instead of clinking 2 bottles, I'll be clinking 2 controllers.
Yeah. Man, you guys got to go and watch them.
It's fun though.
Kick booty.
Yeah, but wait, I have to thank you for getting me on this journey, because if it wasn't for like all this shit, I mean, I would have never even, I've thought about it for a long time, but I never not doing this with you. It's like I feel more comfortable. You know what I mean? And like, getting into this shit. So yeah,
that means so much to me, dude. You have no clue. That really that I'm actually emotional about that. Thank you so much for saying that,
dude. Seriously, this gave me my purpose back.
Good.
Like it totally did. Like before, I was just not in a good place, dude. I just wasn't, And thanks to doing this, is something to look forward to, and actually have like human connection, And so thanks to this, it's like I get my mojo back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. That's what's up.
It's been a while and it feels good. So thank you for that. Yeah.
Oh, sure. Totally. You guys do the same for me. I look forward to talking to you every week. And some weeks, like, when it's been rough where I didn't make it on, like, I just appreciated you guys being so gracious and so just there for me. You know what I mean? Being understanding and stuff. Because I hope that people are listening and getting benefits from it. I mean, I see stuff on TikTok, it goes up, it goes down. But I mean, ultimately, I think after quite some time, maybe a year or two, we'll have a greater following. And we always get to look back on these ones that we're like, we're goofy and we have no direction and stuff like that. I think last episode was really good because we talked about real stuff, especially of our age.
Yeah.
So
that's the idea. That's the idea. Yeah. It's just consistency, man. We just got to keep doing it and, keep growing it. And that's the name of the game, consistency and just
that's it.
Sticking it out. So many people quit, because they don't see growth or they don't do that, but I've heard I've done like a ton of fucking research on this whole thing, and everybody says just stick with it, like, and then all of a sudden it'll boom, something will happen.
Yeah, it's something like a majority of podcasts don't make it past their like 7th episode. You know what I mean? So you guys are already, you're crushing it by doing lives every night. That's super awesome,
Yeah.
And even this channel, it's like this is episode 37.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's like, that's amazing,
Yeah, it is.
We're going to hit a year soon. I really want to get the live down because I am envious of what you guys are doing, but I want to do like live call-ins. You know what I mean?
That would be so fun. So fun.
Live call-ins would be freaking awesome.
Yeah.
So love
fun.
That.
Yeah.
I mean, I would even advertise that too, to be honest with you, just like put a blast out there with maybe if we had like even a call-in number, maybe we can do that, and just some coast to coast action.
Yeah, like an old school calling. Yeah. Caller line 3. What do you got? Like blah blah.
Yeah, UFO encounters, ghost stories, all kinds of stuff like that. Would be so fun.
Anything.
That's awesome.
Theo Vaughn's been doing that lately, doing like call-ins on his podcast. But I mean, he's a huge comedian, so I'm sure people just want to call in. But I think it's really interesting, and other podcasters like, "Are you crazy? Like, that's so awesome that you do that."
I mean, that's the way it was.
It's always been our thing.
That's the way it was. You call in.
Yeah, it's so fun.
Tell us off if you want, or just tell us some weird stories about how your uncle was abducted, or I don't know. I mean,
or just to have a different point of view, you know what I mean, or to have a debate, or you know what I mean, or just something different, something.
Yeah.
Some pushback on something,
pushback on the political stuff or weird stories, like all kinds of stuff like that. It's so fun.
Yeah.
I hope that we get some people that would call in and remember, what was it? What was his name? The heavy guy on Saturday Night Live, not John Belushi, but
Chris
the other
Farley?
guy. Chris, and he like goes and tells stories like 5-year-olds, you know what I mean? Like, hey, remember that time? Remember the time we got on the podcast and you were like, hey, remember?
Yeah.
Like, I want to get a guy like that.
Yeah, exactly.
I have a friend, Gabe. I think you guys might have Unsilent Rain. Do you remember that band?
No.
I don't think so.
They were like some metal band down here, but they had been in multiple bands. Like they had also straight off and played in other bands as well. But Gabe was the sound guy at Revolution, which back then was called the Chili Pepper or something like that.
Yeah.
And we had grown up going to shows together, and we played a few shows together as well. And he'd always walk up and be like, hey, man, remember that time I saw you out in front of the port? I mean, he would just, diagnose what we were doing right at that time. He's like, yeah, and you're wearing like that Bad Religion shirt. Remember that time? And I'm like, yeah, dude. And that was just our thing every time. So stupid. But
hey, remember I bumped into you in the bathroom? Yeah.
Remember I bumped into your bathroom 10 minutes ago? Remember that?
You were like zipping up your pants, and I was like, hey, and then cool.
And then we said, hey, we're probably going to talk about this later when we see each other outside the bathroom, remember? But that was our thing, because we always talked about like how small talk is always the same, Like, hey, how's it going?
Yeah.
yeah, what's your week like? How's work?
Yeah.
How are the kids? Like,
Yeah.
ask me something different, bro. The question I always get is like, how's the shop? I mean, how about, hey, you look like you lost some weight. Hey, you look like you gained some weight. How's your brother doing? Like anything but that. And then they always would end it off. This is probably the reason why I stopped going to the poorhouse the most. Yeah, I need to come in and get tattooed by you. Get that? I've known you for 30 years. You haven't gotten tattooed by me now. I am not holding my breath, my friend, Ridiculous.
Yeah, I'll try to make it in a couple weeks or something. Yeah.
Yeah, just, money's tight. Money's tight for the past 35 years. And, yeah. But I'm going to come see you. Yeah. You work this weekend? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There should be a class on small talk, like different things to talk about other than just the usual.
Yeah.
Well,
exactly.
but the thing is, like,
it's hard.
Yeah, it's hard. You can't gauge on like what other people, like how deep is the other person? Like how much time do you have? What frame of mind are you in right now?
Yeah,
like, what I mean? Like, so it's kind of like,
yeah, but for me, it's all
I just don't talk to anybody. That just solves that problem.
Yeah, that's the other thing is you guys are like in your cave.
Yeah.
Me, I have to perform and have conversations.
Yeah.
Often.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've mastered being able to talk about anything all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. While you're tattooing someone, you have to like.
Yeah. And I don't, not to be rude, Jolie, because you're not this kind of person, but I call it chick talk.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? Like chicks can just talk about, and you, at the end of it, if you're listening in, sometimes you don't even know what the heck they said because they're just talking to talk. And I feel like that's what I have to do sometimes at the shop, because the shop's just like, everybody's like just somber or like listen to music or flipping through their phone, and I'm just like, hey, what's up, guys? Like talking to everybody in the lobby and stuff. And then I'm like, am I the weirdo or are they the weirdos for not making it entertaining?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how I would be right now in a social, like, say if I had to like go to work to a place every day. I don't know how. Luckily, it's really weird. The last place I worked at, or I worked for 17 years, 18 years, I forget. It was really weird. Everybody that got a job in my department, usually there was one to two other designers. So me and somebody else, two other people or whatever. Luckily, everybody that worked in that room with me was like on the same page. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we all like were deep, and it's really weird how it worked out that way. Everybody ended up being like that, like
that's awesome.
It's just so odd. It's like, what are they? And I always would comment to the person that would be hired, the employee or whatever. I'm like, how odd is it that you got a job here and we're like, we're good. You know what I mean? Like we get it. Like, and you could have deep conversation with these guys. There'd be like hours we wouldn't work. We would just sit in the room and just talk like crazy shit.
Yeah,
but I was very lucky. But now it's like I don't even know how it would be. I mean, I can't just have chit chat, dude. I just can't. I can't be like, did you watch the game last night?
And if you went into an office where there's a huge age gap, I think that would be awkward too, because you were like talking on such a different level of things and seeing things at a different level that they're just like,
totally.
Yeah.
I think I'm really bad. I want to change the narrative of how we talk about younger people. Like, these kids nowadays, that's what we always say. I think we should just call them youth of today. Just give them
they
a little
said
bit
it
of a
about
prop.
us. Our parents said it about us too. Yeah.
Yeah. But like, I think we all
today.
call them kids or this generation or Generation X, like youth of today. The youth of today.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll go look it up and find a really good band and like open their minds. I don't know. Crazy stuff, man. I'm doing this eBay stuff. I'll probably talk about it every podcast until someone comes and buys my stuff. Just kidding. I'm doing really well. Then it's crazy because now I've gotten into I'm learning this whole world of underground old school fashion, which is just stupid because we lived it.
Yeah.
But what these kids want.
It goes.
What the youth of today wants.
Is it Cavaricci's? No,
it's not necessarily. It's all over the place. It could be. There's I don't think Cavaricci's are going to come back. I heard if you find a pair, they are worth something. but it's like old Harley shirts and like old weird band shirts.
See,
if it's faded, they're really into it.
Yeah.
When we would go thrift shopping back in our day, like I was looking for like the I'm pretty sure you were too, like looking for like the 70s kind of like vintage kind of like, you know how like the BC Boys kind of check your head, that type of like, you know, that really vintage kind of.
I was always hunting in the Hollywood area for Fred Perry's.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how I got all my Fred
World
Perry's
Thrift,
going.
that place was shit.
World Thrift, yeah.
Oh, I would love to go. I mean, I have bags of shit I would walk out of. But now, and then
now it's the style, so it's like hard.
Yeah, but now, like you said, it's all like Harley Davidson shirts and like just like
weird,
like shit that I wouldn't even wear back then. You know what I mean? Like it would be like bad 90s. You know, like they're looking for like bad 90s shit. It's not even like.
And I'm so pumped. You know, I grew up a child of a one percenter. You know what I mean? So I grew up with nothing but Harley stuff. I wore Harley stuff all the time because that's all my dad would buy me if I wanted a T-shirt. You know, so I could afford my own stuff, and that's when I started buying band shirts. And it was weird because I told my brother this very young. I was like, we don't go to a Hot Topic and buy a shirt. We go to a show to buy a shirt because we're supporting the band. Yeah, and it's weird that even way back then when I was 14, 15 years old, that's how I thought. Like I saw it as a business then, right? I was like, these guys don't make much money on tour. All their money comes from their merch. So you got to buy merch while they're on tour because you're actually helping the band out more. And I told my brother this years ago. And I tell you what, if you get a shirt that was a tour shirt, it's valued so much more.
Yeah.
I just nabbed a 1990 Pantera tour shirt. It is so terrible with the graphics, but I'm sure I'm gonna get like $180, $200 for it.
Yeah,
nice. Yeah,
there's a place around here that sells Sonic like vintage, like old. I mean, but our time, like Sonic Youth shirts for like 100, like for 100, the album 100. You know, Okay, I saw that shirt. I had that shirt, and I would rock that. You know, when I was a kid, and
they have it up on the wall.
It's like I have it up on a wall, framed, and it's like fucking $200.
I'm like, the
Nirvana. Where's my shirt?
Yeah.
I saw, I go on to all these like live sale things, and I was watching one, and I think they're out of the Midwest. They had the Nirvana shirt, and it looks like an angel, but it's like a statue angel. Remember that Nirvana shirt said Nirvana?
Yes.
It just had the angel in the middle of it, and then something on the back. I think it was a tour shirt. I'm not sure. Maybe it just said the name of the song that like hit that off of that album. $500 it sold for.
Yeah.
Stains
sucks
on the shirt.
I had a really good, unique Nirvana shirt. I haven't seen it again. It was black and had this royal blue thing on it. I can't even really picture it now, and I don't know what happened to it, but I'm sure it's worth a lot of money. I'm sure it's worth a lot of money.
I mean, it's shirts with holes in it.
Yeah.
It's insane that these kids are buying, and it's the other thing is, how can you afford this stuff, kid?
I know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, there you know.
They save up, I guess.
Or
save up.
Mom and Daddy have credit cards.
Mom and Dad.
Yeah.
No.
So once again, as we remember us growing up as kids, remember the gutter punk kids that would like live in Weston and Eagle Trace
Springs
and stuff.
Coral Springs too.
Yeah. Like in multi-million-dollar homes, you're like, you came to the show in a BMW. Where was this mohawk coming from? You know,
and no brushing of teeth, just totally gross, but
dirty.
It's like, dude, you're in Coral Springs. What are you doing?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I know. Back then, I had such a thing for like hippie girls, which was so funny. You think I would have been into like some fringe cut girls and stuff like that, but I just loved hippie girls. And then I'm like, oh yeah, down to earth. They're not not high maintenance, blah blah blah. And then I would go to their house to pick them up or like go hang out with them at their house, and I'd be like, I shouldn't even be in this house. I might steal something.
Yeah. This
place is so nice. Yeah. You're never gonna miss a thing. Taking the TV with me. You know what I mean? Like, you got 15 TVs in this house. I got lost looking for the bathroom. You know,
when I first moved from Miami to Fort Lauderdale, this was after Hurricane Andrew, so I had to move. Like my whole teenage life was like ripped away from me
gone
in a night. And then so I had to move to Fort Lauderdale. So when I moved to Fort Lauderdale from Miami, okay, South Miami, like Kendall, moving to Fort Lauderdale was such a culture shock. Like it was like, dude, it's way different. Like it was just way different. In Miami, it was Spanish, it was black, there was just so many, it was a complete mix and no one gave a shit. There were no hippies.
Yeah.
It was skaters, like alternative kids, like the goth kids and the, but when I moved to Fort Lauderdale, it was a bunch of rich hippie kids, like tie-dye surfer hippies. And the surfers that I hung out with in Miami, they were into Volcom. They were, you know what I mean? It was just like the punk rock surfer. It wasn't like the Grateful Dead surfer. So I was so I show up at this new school. My hair's bleached or dyed. My clothes are huge. I'm a skater kid.
Yeah.
And all like the hippie kids are looking at me like, what the hell is this? Like making fun of me and like shit like that.
Standing out like a sore thumb.
Dude, it was so weird, man. I remember one time in the bathroom and I'm peeing and this dude comes next to me and he looks at me and he's like, dude, what kind of shit are you on? I'm like, okay. It's like, dude, where I'm from, this is like normal, like this is what everybody looked. But it's funny because it was just a bunch of rich hippie kids and they all would get stoned and they were just upper middle class, just white kids. It was so weird. So weird.
They had that where I was from too in New York. The high school that I graduated from, there were a lot of hippie kids. They would go into the woods and smoke weed and stuff, cut school and everything, and they were all wealthy. Their parents had a lot of money. Long Island, So
yeah,
yep. And they were all
crazy.
They had money, but they dressed like
It's still happening to this day.
Yep.
It's crazy.
So weird.
Yeah, it's so weird. It just blows my mind. And the thing is, like you were saying, like we've all touched these shirts before, or we had a friend that had that shirt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm just blown away. And the thing is, like, I'm learning more and more about this vintage clothing. It's crazy. Like, I have a jean jacket that I've had since 6th grade. So I think I got this jacket in like 87 or 88, and it's got a dope silk screen on the back of it, multicolor. It is a dope, and it's size small. And I've tried to give this jacket away a million times. I've yet to go and try to find a comp price to what it could go for. But dude, it's true vintage. You know what I mean? Like they're calling vintage Y2K, like mid 90s to 2000.
Yeah.
This is 1987.
Yeah.
You know
Whoa,
what I mean? Like,
shit. That's
class.
That's
like
what's on the back?
This guy was wearing it, riding a dinosaur. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
What's
it's just
on the
mind
back?
blowing, and it makes me want to go to different places to go thrifting because
Yeah.
There's different
everything
cultures,
is
like
too new here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No, like you have to go to places where I hate to say it, but old people
Like a
throw
small
away their
town?
childhood stuff. You know what
Oh
I mean?
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So but yeah, the youth of today, man, they're a funny bunch, without a doubt.
Yeah, it's just so weird. Even the way they dress, like at shows and stuff like that, like the way kids, like the hardcore, like kids, like it's like so weird. It's odd to me that like, wait, that guy's a singer of the hardcore band. You know what I mean? He's wearing like his shorts are like at his like mid thigh.
Yeah. What is up with that? That's 80s wear,
like,
dude.
That's
80s wear. What are you doing? I can see your kneecaps.
Exactly.
I can see your kneecaps and half of your leg. Your upper leg, not your lower leg.
Upper leg. Mid thigh. Like swim shorts.
Aren't your boys gonna fall out of that, bro? What are you doing?
It's just so weird. Yeah, that socks and like Birkenstocks. And he's a singer of a hardcore band. It's like what?
Yeah, it's weird.
That's not the hardcore I remember.
It's this mishmash of like Urban Outfitters thing that started
Urban
happening.
Outfitters so bad.
Recently, Jason Weiss has been sending me stuff, so now it's in my feed. But these young kids doing old school covers, like Gorilla Biscuits and stuff like that. And then I'm like watching it, and I'm like, the clothes they are wearing are almost period correct at these shows for some of these hardcore bands.
Yeah,
and
yeah, right.
Kids actually are moving like we did when we were kids. And then I'm like, oh my God, is this a huge glitch in the Matrix? You know what I mean? Is this just like that culture is just like a section? Like the Matrix just has like sections, and then we just keep like inserting new cassettes into like certain times, but it's the same people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Creepy.
Yeah.
So weird,
oh man. So any conspiracy stuff this week that you want to talk about?
Shit, no. I mean, I've just been really on the AI, the whole AI data center thing, man. That shit's just that shit just freaks me out, man. It's like, there's this one guy that I watch. He's a Christian Oxford mathematician. Is John Lennox or something? I think his name. His last name is definitely Lennox. But he had this video, and he was speaking about AI and Revelation, and like how the Antichrist, just what AI is, and like what kind of the future holds for humanity, completely being, like the what do they call it? Universal basic income. Basically, if everybody loses, if a lot of people lose their jobs, pretty much, it's. Yeah. I mean, how are you going to make money, right? So everybody's talking about.
Yeah, the government's going to give you an allowance, and if you blow that allowance, then.
But what do you have to do to get that allowance? Do you have to get the mark? Is there something that you have to like say? Is there something that you got to get, in order to, it's just
probably a chip.
It's just so weird, man.
A barcode or something.
This is such a weird. Again, I'm going to say it again on the show. This is such a weird time. It's such a weird time. Like, what is all this shit?
You haven't said that in so long. That's crazy.
I know.
It's been, how long have we been on this? About 25 minutes now? It's been 25 minutes since you haven't said it.
Yeah.
We should scream like the Pee-wee's Playhouse, the secret word.
The word of the day.
Yeah. Gosh, I missed that show. So I'm agreeing with this. I'm also seeing articles where businesses are now going to give up on AI because all the money that they're spending into it, they're not getting the results that they thought they were going to get. Mm-hmm. And then I was thinking about this today. I'm going to get real weird on you guys. So those that don't believe in God, but also say everything happens for a reason. When we've talked about it before, and everyone's probably thought about this too. Like you think about somebody, and then later that day you see them, and you haven't seen them in forever. It just happened to me the other day. My friend, what's that?
Synchronicity,
right?
Yeah.
And then we'll talk about how the algorithm knows us and how our phones are listening to us all the time. Mm-hmm. And they'll get on our phone like, oh, that's weird. You think you were thinking about it, but maybe your eye caught something somewhere on a TV or something. And maybe you might have said it out loud. And like a couple weeks later, it just shows you an advertisement. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And this is all based off of algorithms. And now you have AI that's analyzing algorithms and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they'll believe that. Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah. But they won't believe God.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
something that's so infinite and something we can't even wrap our mind around, but they'll believe that. And I was thinking about it today, and I'm like, God has already created the algorithm for all of us. You know what I mean? Like he's putting us in the path, whether we like it or not. We're going to buy that thing on our phone eventually, that it shows us 7 to 8 times. It's a proven thing. As a consumer has to see at least 7 times before wanting to make a purchase, right? Mm-hmm. And then we walk around our lives asking all these questions like, why is this happening to me? Why did I make this bad decision? Why did I make that bad decision? Only if I could have, would have, should have. You know what I mean? While like God was like, he knew the algorithm. He was trying to lead you down that way. But you won't accept that. But you'll accept that this phone is so smart.
Yeah.
The TV is so smart. The advertisers are so smart.
Yeah.
And that's what they're trying to build is God with AI. And it's not going to happen.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it'll obviously.
I mean, it's not going to bring God through it is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, no. Yeah, of course not. But people will treat it as God. People will fall for it and believe. And I mean, they won't say it, but that'll be their God, basically, you know. Scientism and information. I was watching a debate the other day with that same dude, John Lennox, and
Is he the Asian guy?
No, he's Irish.
Okay.
The Irish mathematician. Old.
Okay.
He's a
Okay.
Which is he's great. Like he's a great philosophical. He's a Oxford mathematician, so he knows his shit.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
He's legit.
He's legit. It's good hearing it from him because he's not a religious figure. You know what I mean? Like he's a scientist. You know?
Yeah.
But I was watching a debate with him and Dawkins. They were having a debate together, and they were talking about who created God. God has to have a creator, you know, like that's a Dawkins. That was his argument, you know? And John Lennox is like, well, he is the uncreated. He is the eternal, right? He is something that has always existed. There was no creation to him. Right. And so the discussion was about why does there have to be a God to create anything? Right. Because Richard Dawkins believes that everything is just given enough time and the ingredients, anything can happen, right? Anything can just spontaneously happen. So basically,
cars happen.
You know, given enough time, a red pickup Toyota will happen, right?
Yeah,
it'll just. I mean, that's the mentality of it, right? So they were talking about how. So John Lennox said, you know, it takes something that's complex to create something that's less complex. Right. Or it takes something. So basically writing a book, right? You can take the book. Okay, it's a bunch of pages and words on a thing, but who wrote the book? Has to be something that's more complex that wrote the book, right? The mind, the brain, the more complex thing wrote the thing.
Right.
But for some reason, Dawkins believes that why does there have to be a complex mind to create the universe? Right? It could just been something as simple. This is his argument that it doesn't take anything complex to create the universe and all its laws and all its, you know, languages and all that stuff. So basically something less complex will create something more complex. Right? Which
there's just fundamentally to me that doesn't make sense.
But that's what he believes. He will do whatever. He will say whatever. He'll say that aliens, panspermia, that would seed Earth, but he will not say God. Like he will never say God. He's like, there are all these other possibilities, but God. You know.
I think people are afraid.
I think it's an emotional argument. I think it's but that's the problem. You have a lot of scientists that aren't taking data. They're not. They have this emotion tied to this. Will not believe. No God. No God. You know.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think that they're afraid that there's a God. I was going to a men's group for a while. And I brought this up at church, and I believe that some people are afraid there is a God, and then they'll have to answer to something. But if they don't believe it, it's not there. It's kind of like, well, if I go to the doctor, they're going to tell me I have cancer. But if I don't go to the doctor, there's no cancer in my body.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like there's a fear that, man, maybe I've done it all. You know, like if I say, yes, there is a God right now, I have to answer to all the things I've done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then as a Christian, you're going to have to go through that life, and I believe that you're going to go and see that life and everything. But that's the whole reason why Jesus died. It's so that way all this bad stuff, you have a chance to go into heaven. You know.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you
live in a heaven. You know?
Yeah. If you believe in no God, if you don't want to believe in a God, it's because you want to believe that you're in control, that this is your life, this is your thing. There's nothing else.
You got it all figured out.
Exactly. You know, there's no ultimate truth. It is all, again, this is postmodern. There's no ultimate truth. Everything's just how I see it, you know, and people the ego doesn't want to let go of that. You know what I mean? Like people just want to be, I control my reality. I can bend this to my will in this, you know, and people don't want to. The problem is they don't understand. They don't understand.
It's scary, dude.
They don't. Yeah, I know, but they don't seem to understand. It's not like you have. It's not like you don't have control. You have you have. like just because I believe in God doesn't mean I don't have control. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I have
we still have free will.
Yeah.
What's happening back camera?
Yeah, something's going on.
Damn it.
Back.
And here we go. We're getting back into this big bad boy. I love that it asks me to upgrade every time we do this. Where were we? Oh, you were talking about the thing you were watching with Dawkins.
Oh, yeah. I forgot what the whole spiel was.
Richard Dawkins.
Yeah, Richard Dawkins. Yeah, he's I love watching those debates. Those debates are so interesting just to see how an atheist thinks of the world, you know?
Yeah.
And it's such an emotional argument, you know? And of course you could say that John Lennox's argument's an emotional one also, but he's not claiming that science knows everything. You know what I mean? So I believe his argument is kind of more open to emotion because he is a believer, as opposed to you have a scientist saying that there's no evidence, which, you know, well, there's no evidence to say that they can't even, they don't even know where life came from. Right.
Yeah.
There's no like beginning, you know?
Now we do.
Well, they don't know. They don't know where life came from.
But we do. They just released in the files, my friend. There's 4 different types of aliens. And we are from the Nordic family of aliens. My God. Yeah.
Have you looked at those files?
No,
I haven't seen any.
The Nordic family?
It's such a weird. Oh yeah, there's a whole.
There's the reptilians, the Nordics. There's the Greys, and there's a 4th one. And the ones that
wait.
Nordic aliens.
Hold on, they released this in the files?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
It's on mainstream freaking media right now.
Are you kidding?
What do the Nordic aliens look like?
Us.
Well, they're tall whites, aren't they?
Tall whites. Yeah. Come on, Jolie. Jeez.
Well,
they're aliens, bro.
A long time ago, Billy Meyer. I don't know if you ever heard the you know who Billy Meyer is. He was like, I believe it was like some Swedish guy, and he documented all these aliens and like saucers visiting his house and stuff like that. I think that's where the tall whites came from. That whole Nordic thing. I think he came up, but other people have said that too. I mean, I just think it's hilarious.
They say
like mainstream.
We have had contact with the Nordics.
I mean, how could they say that? I don't. It's just,
bro, because they had contact
and still released
with the Nordics, bro.
Right?
They made a call. They stopped by. They got out their little shippies. They're like, hey, guess what? And that's the other thing is, you know, there's all those tales of them coming from the South Pole. You know, these people just appeared from the South Pole, and you know.
Did you ever look into Valiant Thor? You know who that is?
No, but that's a band. You know that?
No. Well, they called the band after this guy.
Okay.
So you could actually like, can Jolie bring something up on screen?
Absolutely, if she wants. Yeah.
If you Google Valiant Thor, Jolie, there's some old pictures of him. Supposedly, this guy Valiant Thor came with some people from. I suppose he was from Venus, but there's actual like photos of this guy at like government hearings and stuff like that, and that's Valiant Thor. Well, that's where the band got the name, but his name was Valiant Thor.
Well, if you think about it, it makes sense of where the Giants came from in history, right?
Well, the Giants are supposedly from the Nephilim, aren't they? Yeah.
And then, you know, Prometheus. You saw that movie, right?
Oh yeah. But this is but they're saying all this stuff isn't God. You know what I mean?
I understand, but something had to create that thing too. That's my whole thing. Like something had to create whatever we know of, you know. Yeah. And then we're in just so much of that near death experience stuff that it's like. And I believe there are other dimensions. I mean, even the CIA, everybody talks about other dimensions, you know? So like, you can believe in other dimensions, but you don't believe that there's something that's greater than all this stuff that we think we know. We know nothing. We're complete monkeys down here.
Right.
Even the smartest person on earth is a monkey, you know?
And that's what pisses me off about hearing like scientists like Richard Dawkins, like the way they talk about like, you know, well, you can't say it's God. It's just something we haven't learned yet. You know, like everything, it's always like pushing, they call it the God of the gaps or something like that. Or there's a name for this, that whatever gap we have that we don't know cannot be God. It is just something that we haven't figured out yet, you know? So it's just we just don't know yet. So the universe nothing.
Yeah, it's because it's called belief. Having faith.
Faith. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just the Big Bang thing, the universe, like they came from nothing. What do you mean that came from nothing? How could that come from nothing?
Yeah.
You know,
I know when Joe Rogan put it out in that one, he's like, so you're telling me everything was born from the size of a pinhead? Yeah. That I much more rather believe in Jesus. I believe more in Jesus than the theory of the Big Bang.
Yeah, but even if it came from a pinhead, where was the pinhead? And what sparked that?
What created that pinhead to do what it did?
Right.
What are we doing over there? Yeah. I have all 4 dogs. Katie's out to dinner with one of her friends. I think she might just got home. I don't know. I just heard something moving around. But all the dogs are in the bed, and it's so cool. So anyway, sorry, I got totally sidetracked. You haven't met Preston, have you?
I think you showed up on the last podcast, didn't you?
No, that was Petunia.
Oh, okay. No.
Let me see if I can get Preston over here. Sorry, guy. I know I'm like totally screwing up our train of thought. Preston.
No.
Come here. Here, puppy.
Did you find that Valiant Thor stuff?
Is it this guy from the 1950s?
Yeah, he's got slick back hair. It's black and white photos.
Mm-hmm.
And the girl that he's sitting with or whatever, she's with him also.
Is she hot?
Oh, I don't see that one.
All right, now listen.
Anyway.
Wait. This is going to be really cute. Okay, this is one of the cutest dogs we have.
Oh, my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Aww. Isn't he so freaking handsome?
So cute.
This little boy. This little boy's going to be 12 in November.
Oh,
he could have been buddies with Zig if Ziggy wasn't a jerk.
Yeah.
She's so cute.
Aww.
Yeah. That's what distracted me. He like woke up from his nap and he's like running his face all into the bed and stuff.
Oh,
I love when they do that.
So okay, do you have the picture of this guy or what?
Well, I can't find like a picture of him with the girl next to him.
Isn't there like a little blurb? Popular figure in UFO folklore described as a humanoid extraterrestrial from Venus who allegedly lived at the Pentagon from 1957 to 1960.
Yeah.
The legend centers around the claim that he arrived on Earth to share advanced technology, promote world peace, and warn humanity against self-destruction. The story originates from 1967 book Stranger at the Pentagon by Dr. Frank E. Strangers.
Frankie Strangers?
Yeah, evangelical minister and ufologist. Yeah, it's just so weird. It's such a weird story.
Yeah, that is weird.
So but yeah, there's pictures of the dude, supposedly.
Let's see. Oh, we don't have it.
Do you have the pictures, Jelly?
I'm trying to pull up one with the girl that you're talking about. I can't. The problem is a lot of them are on
let's just get him
videos and stuff.
I mean, Google Images. There's no Google Image.
Yeah, it's like this. Here, I'll show you what I'm coming up with. There isn't really because it brings up a whole other bunch of people. Hold on.
Well, there's him sitting.
Hold on. Here we go.
I mean, he's just a regular looking dude. Like it's just like.
But he's like tall.
You're talking about this guy, right?
Yeah, this guy right here.
Is this? And I think this is the woman.
Yes, I think these two are with him. So I think they're from Venus also, but that's Valiant Thor.
Wow.
So I think it was like an American Horror Story or something. They had a thing about him. Yeah. So.
Yeah,
he wrote a book, The Stranger at the Pentagon.
Yeah, well, that's what I just read.
Or somebody, yeah, exactly. Yeah, so that's it. That's him.
So they actually released this shit to the public from the government, saying that there's the Nordics, reptilians, and other shit.
Right, and so there's Greys, and then I forget what the fourth one was.
I mean, that's pretty fucking huge news. Sorry, I said the F word.
It's okay. You've said it so many times in this podcast. This one's screwed.
Beep.
I mean, that's just so weird. I have to see this. Like, I have to see something that's like legit government.
Yeah.
With the word tall, with Nordics.
Yeah.
And that stuff.
Yeah.
The next time I come across it, I'll definitely send it to you guys. That's why I was saying last week.
Like they still release this grainy footage of like,
and then you see the doctored up AI stuff that's supposedly like cleaning it up, but AI is just translating.
Oh yeah, totally. It's horrible. Yeah,
such a BS.
It's annoying.
But supposedly there is some high quality stuff that they're afraid to release. Supposedly,
well, they gotta have high quality stuff. If they if they have this type of information, they gotta. But it's funny, they'll release the species and what they've had contact with, but they won't release the actual image, like real clear images of craft. Like that just makes no sense to me. You even have Neil deGrasse Tyson says, "Produce the let me," like give me. Yeah. I hate that guy. But
I hate that guy.
I mean,
so arrogant.
He's saying like, what? Yeah, give me like, let's see some aliens. Let's see some shit.
Yeah.
Just throw that out there like that and be like,
yeah.
Oh God.
Well, here's something. Hold on.
Oh, here we go.
I'm gonna pull it up, but it's not a picture.
Well, of course it's not.
But here, I'll pull this up for you guys. You think, you see what you think of this. CIA accused of using DNA data to track alien hybrids.
Yeah.
No, this isn't. This is just.
I know, but I've heard speculated. I've heard that. That's
okay.
But they're saying this. The CIA is now saying this.
Alien human hybrids focusing on Nordic ancestry.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. That Nordic ancestry is the one that helped us with DNA because they're trying to find any bloodlines left to that came down here and like helped
intermingled.
Basically, which would go back to what's said in the Bible. Could these be quote unquote the angels that know more about us from another dimension that are coming down and warning us about stuff? And then they didn't want to listen to God anymore, so they came down and I mean, humans are hot. You know what I mean? So that's going to be the next one. That's what I'm dropping. Yeah. Humans are hot, like, hey. Aliens think they got it going on, but not really. It is all of us humans. Hello.
Jeez. So freaking weird. So odd.
So odd that we're seeing this in our lifetime. That's why last week I was like, there's nothing to talk about. The only thing
there's
that
so much to talk about.
So much to talk about. And so it's like there's nothing more to speculate other than God.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Everything is.
Well, it's aliens, not God. It's everything else but God.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's the last thing. So let's just say, hey, we racked it up. All right. We got the Bigfoot. We still got Bigfoot we're working on.
Yeah.
But who cares about Bigfoot, really?
Yeah.
It's this ape in the woods. No big deal.
Yeah.
A higher species.
And
a higher species, Mind you, if Chewie's real, I'm pumped.
Yeah.
I'm pumped, but I guarantee we have his language completely wrong. I'm just saying. Yeah, for sure.
Have you ever watched any of those old videos, or they're not old videos, of people going out like in the mountains? They'll just go out and they'll camp or whatever, but you'll hear like these crazy ass sounds out there, like crazy, like insane, like shit that's not like a regular animal.
Yeah.
Like it's so freaky and
you know what that
weird.
Is?
What?
That's the aliens coming down and trying to intermingle.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
He's like, oh man, that's disgusting. I'm definitely leaving that part out. Where my mind goes sometimes, poor freaking Wookiees.
Have two sexes? What is it?
Do the Martians have two sexes like we do?
Oh yeah,
that's from Mars Attacks.
Is it really? Oh yeah, that's right.
Do the Martians have two sexes? It's coming back. Like we do.
It's coming back too.
What?
Greatest movie ever.
Mars Attacks.
Mars Attacks. Yeah.
It's coming back. What do you mean?
I mean, it's like people are starting to like. It's like trending again.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. I love that.
Pretty awesome. Oh, speaking of movies, I went and saw a movie this week. So I have T-Mobile, and no, we're not sponsored by T-Mobile, but if you have T-Mobile and you have their app, you get a bunch of free stuff. Like every now and then, you get a $5 ticket to a movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He-Man is next week for the $5 ticket. About that.
Is it really?
Yeah, we got to go see him. Yep, the $5 ticket next week on He-Man.
Even if I gotta go alone, I'm going. Yeah. Actually, I think Chris wants to go. He's pumped. I told him about it whenever you told me about it. But solid movie.
Okay.
I'm going to say absolutely, possibly the worst movie I've ever seen in a movie theater in my entire life.
Okay.
And I have a lot to talk about it. And it's almost like I want you guys to see it because it's so bad so we can analyze it. But it is so bad. It is called, what was it called? I Hate Boosters. Or I Love Boosters.
Yeah, I saw that come up and I was wondering. Yeah.
I hate what? Roosters?
Boosters.
Oh, okay.
Boosters.
So is it about like
Look
booster
at my face.
shots? What?
Look at my face. Yeah. Look at me. We went, the three of us, myself, Katie, and her sister. And when we left the movie, mind you, it's almost 2 hours long. Maybe it's 2 hours and 15 minutes. It is like you took acid. Maybe that's what the movie's for. You took acid and then you went and watched TikTok because there's so much that's going on and it's so all over the place that you can't have a very long attention span to understand what's going on. Like it's the only thing I can come up with. That's the only thing I can come up with. But when we left the movie theater, we all asked each other. I was surprised you didn't say, "Let's get out of here. What are we watching?" And we all sat there and watched this movie like.
It's like a train wreck.
Right. And in turn, this is what that looks like when you're watching a movie with a friend. So it almost looks like from the profile that they're really into the movie. But we were all like, what are we watching? And then
jaw-droppingly bad.
Jaw-dropping, like terrible. Like they had, I don't care. I'm going to spoil it. They had claymation in this movie.
Okay, that would be cool. It could be cool.
It could be cool. But they pulled the skin suits off of them, and underneath was claymation body suits of muscle. That you would almost think they would have done what they do for bodies exhibits, but this is way worse. This is so bad. They don't advertise this at all in any of the trailers.
No.
It is so bad. And then every time it would get so ridiculous and I would turn and look at Katie, she was making that face. And then they said every time they looked at me, I was making that face. So we somehow constantly never looked at each other at the same time to be like, you want to get out of here? It was that bad.
Wow.
What the hell am I yeah.
You trying to find it?
You trying to find it?
Oh my God. What the fuck is this? Oh God. What is this? I the colors, I can't even.
It's just so all over the place. And it's
weird. Yeah.
It's weird. It's like Spike Lee's child created a movie that's supposed to be hip for this, but the guy's in his 50s. The guy that did this movie, and supposedly he's like, I wonder how they pitched it, to be honest with you, because Demi Moore is in this movie.
Yeah, it doesn't matter these days. I mean, movies just. I mean, people will dump tons of money into shitty movies,
right? But there's car chases in it, Jeronimo, that are little box cars.
Wait, how does it have a 7.2 on?
It had a 9.2. It had a 9.2 on Rotten Tomatoes when we left the movie theater, and then
it has 91%.
And I'm like, we have to go and grade this because. And people are like, oh, greatest movie. I'm like, this is all bots. Rotten Tomato is now all bots. Guarantee it. There's no way someone went to that movie and said, this is a great movie.
Well, just by looking at it, looks like a freaking cartoon. And, it doesn't surprise me that a lot of people today love that movie because everyone's a cartoon anyway. Like the world, it's like, this looks so over the top,
Right. It's like a retro look. Yeah. It's almost like if you would have shot Idiocracy with better producers. But like the colors are similar, like all that stuff. What were you going to say, Jolie?
I was gonna say it's just so crazy how people can go into a movie theater and have two like completely polarized opinions. So if you go to Rotten Tomatoes, you have 5 stars, hilarious and current. Then right next to that,
current is the key word.
That's the key word.
It came out today. That's how current it is.
Yeah, and that's from 40 minutes ago, and then 2 hours ago, 1.5 stars. Not much of a story, very disjointed. Not for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it depends on what time period you grew up in.
Right.
I don't know.
So, mind you,
Great
they give you $5.
With a trippy 5.
There's no message in it. There's no message in it. It's consumerism. That's it.
Exactly.
That's all it's about.
It's fluff. It looks,
Do you know how you go to see a movie when a movie's really good to this day, which makes no sense because no one can hear it? Everyone claps at the end of a movie. Like, that was a good. Not only did no one clap, no one talked. You know, that's the other thing. Like, people start discussing the movie almost immediately. Silence. And all of us just like walked out like.
Wait, here's like someone that gave it a 0.5 star.
Oh, beautiful.
0.5 star. Yeah, they're saying shameful, disgraceful, and reprehensible, but unfortunately a sign of our times, demonstrating Hollywood's and society's disregard for thou shalt not steal.
Okay, that makes no sense. It's the movie's boosters. So a booster is basically someone that goes in and steals new product and then sells it on the black market. That's
what are you watching it, John? He's got the trailer in my ear right now. I think.
Oh, you can hear that.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah, I was looking at the trailer. It's just.
I already thought looking at the poster that it was not for me.
Yeah.
But.
Oh my gosh. It just looks so.
I mean, I can appreciate a weird movie. Like we just talked about. Good luck, have fun, don't die. That's a weird movie, and it works.
That's a weird movie, but it's thought provoking.
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean?
That's a deep film.
Yeah, that's something like I told you, guys. I rented it so I could watch it twice, and there was so much stuff that I picked up. I think I would have to watch this movie 100 times to understand it, let alone catch what the meaning is. And I don't ever want to give it another hour. It's that bad.
Yeah,
it's that bad. And it's like back in the day when we were growing up, we had movies that didn't do great in the movie theater, but then was a Blockbuster. Blockbuster, like it was like rented all the time. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. There's a bunch of movies like that, and it's almost like, did you purposely try to make this movie like this? Like you just wanted to stream more than it does, and then it proves itself in theaters, because this is what's going on with the theaters now. Like no one can make movies that people want to go see it on a large screen. It's not even worth it,
There is one that we want to go see. There's one right now.
It's a horror movie.
Obsession.
I want to see The Disclosure. You saw that?
Oh yeah, Disclosure. I definitely want to see Disclosure.
Yeah. But that's not out yet, though.
No,
it's coming out next month, right? June.
I think so.
Right around the corner.
But then, Obsession is supposedly really
disturbing,
crazy, disturbing horror movie.
To it? A disturbing horror movie, great.
Yeah. Well, it's this guy wishes for a girl to be in love with him or something, and then it turns into an obsession.
Oh yeah, I've had that happen to me so many times. Yeah.
But supposedly it gets really crazy, and so we want to see it in the theater.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
And I'm sure we'll be super disturbed after, but
Yeah. There's a movie that that's another part about that movie that I didn't get. One of the main characters in it, which he's been in a bunch of movies, and I think he's done music as well. He is a demon, and he goes down on women and sucks their souls out by doing that, and then turns into this weird.
Wow!
It was out of left field. Like we're watching, I'm like, oh, this is cool. What are we watching? I looked around to see if there were children. It actually made me feel uncomfortable watching it.
Yeah,
it was so bad. I'm just blown away
because nothing is sacred right now, and everything has to be like so over the top.
Yeah, and if you
either over the top graphic, over the top raunchy, over the top whatever, it just has to be so over the top to shock people. That's what it is right now.
And if you're one bit,
we live in a cartoon. That's the thing.
Yeah, if we're one bit conservative of a thought of any of that, then
then you're a prude, or you're
you're the enemy.
Yeah.
You're the
you're the enemy.
You know what I mean? It's,
anything goes, guys. Anything goes. Anything goes.
Anything goes.
I don't think they understand. Like, our generation doesn't compute to that very well, because anything goes means that we're going to do some really bad stuff. You know, it's like anything goes is purge life. You know what I mean? Like, you know, it's like, my revenge list. Yes. You know, like, you know,
Where are we?
Where were you know? Oh man, some people made it off the list without me having to do anything. You know what I mean? It's pretty amazing. But yeah, like, I don't get it. I get it. But this movie was crazy. I give it 95 negative tomatoes. And do not watch. Do not even rent. Wait for it to come out. Like, if you're really sick and you think you're gonna die and you just want to like see the worst movie ever before you like peace out, that's the movie for you.
Yeah. I never even heard of it. The movie.
Yeah,
I only heard of it because of the T-Mobile.
T-Mobile. Like, how bad is it? Here's what's funny is I think I saw that movie, that alien movie I just saw recently. The alien's actually a rock, and it's got that really good Ryan Gosling in it, good looking guy.
Oh, we didn't watch that. Yeah,
it's a really good movie.
What's that called again? Damn, I want to see it. Yeah,
but isn't it like it's like a comedy though? Isn't it? Isn't it like kind of like a comedy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's a comedy. It's actually a really, really awesome movie. Every aspect. Project Hail Mary. It's actually, I hate using that word. It is probably one of the. It's a wholesome movie. At the same time as it makes you think and how cool it would actually be. Mm-hmm. And I don't want to spoil it for you guys because I think you should watch it whenever you can stream it.
Yeah, we want to see it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's so good. It's so good. I think you'll appreciate it. Yeah, it's just a really good movie. That's all I can say about it.
Okay.
I don't want to spoil it. Like, Ryan Gosling is definitely got a great sense of humor because he like pulls this whole character off so well. So well.
Yeah, okay. I like him.
Yeah, we'll give it a shot.
I bet you do, Jolie. Most women do. I think that's all I got. I don't know. We can keep talking. We're probably about an hour right now between the first part of this and the second part.
Yep.
And I know you guys got stuff to do, and I gotta go post some stuff on eBay to become a millionaire.
Yeah.
Okie
dokie.
You're in the money.
There you go. See, just throw this in every now.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I always think about what Lauren said about you whenever you sing. Yeah, that's so funny.
For some reason, that Jolie's jingles.
Jolie's jingles.
Well, it's funny because Jolie will buy something like at the store. And then like every once in a while she'll come up to my desk or whatever and she like so I got this new Downy and it's really good. It's not, you know what I mean? Like it's almost like it's like dude, it's like Truman Show, like she's trying to sell me some shit.
No way.
Yeah.
No way. Do you do that on purpose, Jolie?
No.
So I got you this one. It's less sugar.
Like that.
No sugar added.
Like that.
Like just like pop up behind my mind and be like, so I got this gum. Yeah. Like I'm like,
awesome.
Is somebody watching my shit? It's like a Black Mirror episode. It's like they just hacked their brain and like.
Oh, what movie did I just see that's like that? Where they get? Oh, that was the movie that we just watched.
Yeah. That was. Yeah.
Jolie's a clone, dude.
Exactly. Yeah, I got the cloned version.
Yeah, I had to get the low grade one though. I couldn't really afford it. Like,
yeah,
I got the with all the commercials. I just gotta wait for it to skip by.
Exactly.
Oh man,
it's just hilarious. She'll do that.
That's amazing. Let's leave it right there because that's a good way to leave it off. Guys, thank you so much for listening. Please like, subscribe, do all the things that we always ask you to do. Tell your friends about us, most of all. The more you guys like, the more you more chances you like it, the more chances more people will see it that don't even know you. But thank you so much, guys, for listening. And until next week, I'm Adam Facenda.
I'm Jeronimo Gomez.
And I'm Jolie Lindholm.
And we're Anchors and Eagles. Have a great night, guys, or day, or whatever time you're watching this. Ciao.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.